Imagine this. It's the 18th century. The night air is thick with tension, and the moon is barely visible through the clouds. You hear a sound and eerie, low growl that chills your spine. Suddenly, a large shadow darts across your path. Panic surges as you realize that you're not alone. Something is hunting you, something monstrous. For over 3 years, this terror gripped an entire region, leaving bodies in its wake and sparking one of the most perplexing and terrifying mysteries in history. The Monster of Gévaudan. The Monster of Gévaudan, a creature so terrifying it haunted France for over 3 years, became the subject of one of the most mysterious and gruesome manhunts in history. Was it a wild animal, a pack of wolves, or was it something far more sinister, something that still remains a part of the unknown? Section 1. Setting the scene. The year is 1764. The rural province of Gévaudan, located in the heart of southern France, is a place of misty forests and quiet villages. Life is simple here, with most people relying on farming and livestock for survival. However, the peace is shattered when a terrifying wave of brutal killings begins. The first attacks are attributed to a large, wolf-like creature. Farmers and villagers find their livestock torn apart, with no explanation for the brutality. As the attacks escalate, panic spreads across the land. People lock their doors at night, but it's not enough to protect them from the beast lurking in the shadows. Section 2. The first victims. The first recorded victim was a young girl named Jean. She was attacked as she made her way home from a nearby village. Her body was found mutilated, and it wasn't long before similar reports came in. Witnesses claim to have seen a massive creature, much larger than a typical wolf, with an almost human-like intelligence in its eyes. The fear began to set in, and rumors of a monster spread like wildfire. But what was this creature? Some believed it was a large wolf. Others feared it was a supernatural entity, and soon those who came into contact with the beast weren't just telling stories, they were fighting for their lives. Section 3. The monster's characteristics. Eyewitness accounts were eerily consistent. Descriptions varied slightly, but most agreed that the creature was as large as a bull, with sharp, gleaming teeth and a thick, muscular body covered in coarse fur. Some claimed it had a strange, almost supernatural presence. Its eyes were described as being human-like, intelligent, and filled with malice. One of the most shocking reports came from a man named Jean Chastel, who claimed to have been one of the few to actually face the beast and survive. His story would later fuel even more intrigue into the monster's identity. Section 4. The manhunt. The situation became so dire that King Louis XV ordered a full-scale operation to capture the monster. The royal army, along with hunters and local militia, set out to hunt the beast. Thousands of men scoured the forests, laying traps and using dogs to track the creature. However, the monster was elusive, always one step ahead. Despite their efforts, the killings continued. Bodies were found, often mutilated, and in some cases, even partially devoured. This heightened the fear of the locals, many of whom believed they were dealing with something far beyond a mere animal. Section 5. The theories. Was the creature a rogue wolf, or could it be something far more mysterious? Some theories proposed that the creature was not a single beast, but a pack of wolves working together as one. Others speculated that it was a monstrous hybrid, perhaps even a cryptid, a creature unknown to science. Some people believe that the creature was a supernatural force, possibly a demon or spirit, sent to punish the people of Gévaudan. Others pointed to more practical explanations, suggesting that the beast was simply a particularly large and vicious wolf or a hybrid animal. But what if the truth was even darker? What if this monster was a reflection of the fear, isolation, and superstition that gripped the region? Section 6. The end of the hunt. The monster's reign of terror didn't end until 1767, when a hunter named Jean Chastel, who'd been part of the royal efforts, claimed to have killed it. He used a specially crafted bullet, said to be blessed by a priest, to bring down the beast. But was it truly the same creature that had been terrorizing Gévaudan for so long? Some say the story was fabricated to calm the public, while others argue that the true monster of Gévaudan was never truly slain. Section 7. The Aftermath and Legacy. Even after the death of the creature, the people of Gévaudan were never the same. The events left an indelible mark on history, inspiring countless legends, books, and even films. But the question remains, what exactly was the monster of Gévaudan? Was it a wolf, a wild animal, or something more sinister, perhaps a cryptid or a supernatural entity? The truth may never be known, but the legacy of the monster of Gévaudan lives on, shrouded in mystery and fear. It's a reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones that we can't quite understand. The continuing mystery. We may never know the truth behind the monster of Gévaudan, but it remains one of the most fascinating and chilling mysteries in history. Whether it was a lone wolf, a supernatural creature, or something else entirely, it is a story that continues to capture our imagination and reminds us that some monsters are never truly gone, they just slip into the shadows, waiting for the next chance to emerge.